Hello, Just Too Good here. Today we're reviewing the Ambulance helicopter from LEGO City 2018. This I got at Toys R Us, and it retails for $20 for 190 pieces and 3 minifigures. Now let's take a look at those minifigures. So here's our first minifigure, the Skier, and the Skier does have a new face print as far as I could tell. I'm sure that will be used with the Arctic Summer 2018 sets, but for now it is exclusive to this set. You also have some stickers on his snowboard, which it's always nice to get the lime green snowboard piece because it was heavily used in Friends, but not really used outside of there. And you have that newer-ish little torso design with the jacket. Here is our first medical person, and she has this great torso design that is actually exclusive to the set. But the best part about her is this new hair piece. It's a hair hat combo. I adore this piece. I think this piece is freaking fantastic. It's a baseball cap, and you got a little ponytail at the back. And this is a nice dual molded piece. This isn't like something that they just painted. You can see the dual molding right there, and it's a hard plastic, and it's one of my new favorite pieces from 2018. Granted, I don't have too many 2018 sets, so this comes out looking very well. But other than that, you can see she does have some back torso printing, but no back facial printing because her face print is pretty darn common. And our last minifigure is this other medical person, and I love this torso design right here, which is also new as well. So you got 2 new torsos for the medical people in here. His face print isn't new, and it doesn't have a back facial printing, but he does have this little helmet on, which isn't really rare or anything, but it is nice to get a completely new torso print. So here is the helicopter build, which I think is just about the right length. This middle part may be a little bit too open for my taste. It kind of distracts from the rest of the build, but it's not too big of a deal. When I talk about the vacancy in that middle part right there, it kind of becomes apparent when you remove all the minifigures, and it just looks like a gaping hole there. It doesn't really work too well. You got some stickers all around, even on this little back tail right here, and that's present on both sides. And the rotor tips actually have stickers as well. So taking a closer look, this part right here, I believe is new in yellow and exclusive to the set. And removing that reveals the cockpit. You could see that there's this printed console right here. And I would ask why there isn't a seat here, but I think if you had a seat, that minifigure might not be able to fit in, but I'm not entirely sure. Probably wrong about that. Now the inside right here on this back area is actually pretty spacious, but there's not too much else going on there. There's lights on each side, and this part right here has a little clip. And of course we have this center part, which I think may be a little bit too open, as I said before, but either way, we do have these little seats right here, which clip onto the railings, and these work on both sides. And they actually show on the box that this is where you put the patient's snowboard on when it's, I guess, taking off. So that works pretty well, and you can see, again, those lights and the clips, and of course more of the stickers. And inside, we do have this little medical unit right here. There's also another little medical console, which is a pretty cool sticker to get, and a little syringe right there, which is an unrealistic lime green. I guess they just wanted to make it a little bit unrealistic so that it doesn't look too real for the kids. But we have gotten it in gray before. I believe the lime green one was first introduced in the Dino 2012 line. Either way, all the way at the back, we do have this little hatch right here, which if you open it, you could slide out the patient on the stretcher. And the stretcher actually fits in there very well. You just put it all the way to this little barrier right there. And then bam, they won't escape or anything like that. Now this middle part may look a little bit open, like that you might want to put a minifigure or something in there. But it's actually not made for a minifigure because as far as I could tell, you can't remove this top part easily. It's not meant to be removed, and I don't think minifigures sitting could actually fit inside here unless you remove like all their headgear, which just wouldn't work. So in a way, when I say this is a little bit too open, the centerpiece, I feel like maybe they should have closed off some of this area right here. Then again, on the opposite side, they use that area for some little medical detailing. So I don't know. It just looks a little bit awkward at points. Finally, for some smaller details that I haven't pointed out before, I really like these little mini turbines right up here. It makes it look a lot more realistic. And I like the landing gear, which give it a very Arctic feel because these look a little bit like skis. But those work very well once you place it on a flat surface, and they hold up just perfectly. So that's it for the build set. Now let's take a look at the packaging and the final verdict. Look, I don't know about you, but I love these new 2018 box designs with the little brick all the way on the back. It looks very Lego-like. You even got Jang in the corner right there. And the back shows all of the little play features. And for the instructions, there's not too much interesting in the back. They actually only show some 2017 sets, which It's kind of weird. Maybe they were expecting this one to be sold early. They didn't want all their ideas being revealed. And you can see they just have 2017 Police on there. So overall, this is one of those sets that I like even more now that I have it built. What I like about it is that it's a step in the right direction for LEGO City. You get a lot of the same with LEGO City. A lot of the same colors, a lot of the same settings, and the same vehicles. It is a vehicle that isn't too common, the rescue helicopter that we've seen, I think, in 2012 and 2005. And they put it in totally new colors and a totally new setting here, where they give an Arctic spin to it. I want to see more stuff like that. Not just for the police, where, oh, you get the same police vehicle for the mountains, for the forest, for the swamp. But stuff like civilian vehicles, rescue vehicles, even fire vehicles. I mean, we did have a forest fire, I think, theme in 2012, but it was very small, and they haven't done it since. But yet we see like 3 different police things that are almost the same settings with the forest, the swamp, the mountains. It's like, eh. But stuff like this is so cool to see a rescue helicopter in the Arctic. Like, how would that work? And, oh, it kind of makes sense. I know it's not the total Arctic. It's more like the snowy mountains. But I like the little landing gear with that Arctic spin. I love the colors with the yellow and the red, which switch it up from, you know, the white helicopter preceding it and the red helicopter preceding it. It's a match that fits for the setting. The only part I don't like is just the center part in the build. I think it may be a little bit too open, and then the inside itself is a bit too cramped, but that's such a small thing because it kind of makes sense for the $20 price that I think it's the perfect size. Other than that, I mean, you could fit 3 minifigures in here just as you needed because that's how many minifigures are in the set. The rotors spin perfectly. The size is not oversized like a LEGO police helicopter. And it just feels like a very good deal for $20. So I'm going to give this one an A. I really like this set. This is one of my favorite city sets, I think, in a while. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.